Hello, my name is Chris Childers, and I am currently showing at the Hudson River Gallery starting Friday night. I hope you'll come and meet me on Friday, August 9th. My show is called Agrarian Rhapsody, and I picked that name because a rhapsody, I guess, is like a whole bunch of ideas, and they're not always joined, except that this one is connected by all being rural landscapes. I have a lot of passion for painting. I've always liked painting, and when I was in 8th grade, a teacher introduced me to painting on canvas. It was an acrylic. I paint in oil now, and I'm glad I was introduced to oil, but my first introduction to painting was in 8th grade, and I've loved it ever since. For this show, I wanted to feature what is new to me. I'm a recent retiree from Minnesota, so now I'm really focusing on my art, and I like the rural landscape. I've always liked barns. I've always liked the expanse, and I get a chance to see that every day in my goings about town. I live in Mount Vernon, Iowa. You'll see if you look around at the show, there's a lot of barns. Barns are very, I don't know if they're mysterious. People know of going inside them, but when you see them from the outside, you wonder about their history. You see an open door. You wonder if that what transpired there over the years. Some of the barns are falling down. I don't think I have any falling down barns in this show, but I have painted falling down barns. And you wonder, when they were brand new, what that was like, and what they were used for. Some of them are hard, I can't tell. I'm not a farmer. But this one is real mysterious to me. It's called Portals, and that it really is an old barn. It's not used anymore. It's near Mount Vernon. It's just sitting there, and you just wonder what it'd be like to walk through that door, or what's behind that little window, and I really wanted to just have that be the focus of it. But I'm very pleased with the landscapes I get to see here and that I get to paint here. And the other painting I really like is View from a Moving Train is what it's called. And it is basically, it's a landscape, but it's got some really loose, abstract qualities to it. I try to paint loosely. I try to, some of the smaller ones you'll see a lot of loose painting and not a lot of definition. That gives people a chance to experience the emotion of the painting rather than telling them exactly what to look at. Usually when I'm on a dirt road, people will stop and see what I'm doing, and they're very interested in someone doing something else outside other than working a farm. I do have a favorite season. My favorite season is like late summer, early fall. And it is a lot more fun to, like on here, have a real nice gold running through it. And it has a feeling like it's done its job and now it's time to rest. And but like the painting I did for this show called Fence Line is a fun painting. It's got really nice early spring colors though to it. So early spring and late summer and fall are times that our paintings are really fun to paint from plein air. It's called Timeless. It's the one with the red barn. It's got some feel to it, like not fantasy, but the way the clouds are painted. They're very sort of like Grant would paint a cloud, sort of design elements to it. also took painting classes at the Atelier in Minneapolis. Atelier Lac is a traditional form of studying. Atelier is where you go work under a master, and they have you learn to draw and then learn to paint. And from there I met some artists that became mentors to me. One was Wayne Howell. He was very instrumental in me wanting to learn how to paint landscapes and to paint in plein air. One of my mentors is Jim Conaway, and he went to the University of Iowa, and I can't remember where else he went, but he studied with people like David Hockney, and he studied with Buckminster Fuller, and he's a artist that's been painting for over 70 years in Minnesota. He's 92 this October, so he's still going strong. I'm very much a self-taught artist, and with the fact that I had 3 or 4 mentors, but I never really was in the classroom as long as I probably would have liked to have been, but I just like painting, and I'm really glad for this opportunity.